Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Farooq.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Manish.
Good afternoon, Maria, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
So waiting for the participants to join.
Yes, actually, we have given the link for the YouTube link only, ma'am. And
Okay,
for
okay.
only we have given this link, Zoom link. So we can start the session because it is now live also it is.
Okay. Hi, Manish. Good
Ma'am,
evening. Yeah.
good afternoon to all.
Yeah. Poonam, good evening. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. Very good evening. I'm fine. A very good evening to all the respected members.
Very good evening to all the respected members who have joined here in Zoom app and as well as on the live on the YouTube channel. Today we are gathered here to listen about the NNMC Bill, National Nursing and Midwifery Bill. The draft has been passed by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And today the overview of this bill will be delivered by the Dr. Maria ma'am. So I request Maria ma'am, please proceed the session.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Farooq, Dr. Manish, and Mrs. Poonam for having given this opportunity to share my view on National Nursing and Midwifery Commission 2020 with you all, the nursing legend and future nurses. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this session would be a triggering section to break down your minds to think how to overcome some of the obstacles which we, the nurses, are facing. Is there any possibility to come up with the flying colors like all other professions, especially medical profession? So this session would be a triggering session for you to think more and more, analyze, critic on this Commission 2020, NNM Commission 2020, and see to that we will think for the betterment of our nursing profession to come up with the flying colors. Let me share my screen. Okay. Is it visible to all?
No, not yet, ma'am. Not to me.
Now?
It is showing, yes, now ma'am, now it is
Okay.
visible.
Okay. I'm not going to analyze or critique about each and every policy which they have framed, but in order to know what is NNMC 2020 talks about our nursing professions, then so this session when it is being stated that we have to keen on each and every components of the points which has been elaborately said here, and it's our homework saying that we have to think over it and what could be the further action to be taken. So I'm Professor Dr. Maria from Pondicherry. And so here, why we are, because during this month of November, there are many virtual forum where it is been talking about NNMC 2020 bill. What does it mean that? Because as a nursing fraternity, we should know about the each and every components which they have framed in NNMC 2020. So we should have a question that whether it is good for our nursing profession or bad for our nursing profession, whether we are going to adapt to the policies which they have been made in NNMC 2020 bill. So what am I going to do with that? What is the responsibility the bill is going to do for our nursing profession? This is what we are going to deal with today. So here, as in Indian government, the Indian authorities have chosen to repeal the Indian Nursing Council Act because it has been framed in the year of 1947. After that, there is no reframing of this act. So our Indian government authority, they have come forward to repeal Indian Nursing Council Act, which is being framed in the year of 1947 by another bill. So Ministry of Health and Family Welfare proposes to finalize this National Nursing and Midwifery Commission Bill 2020 for setting up a National Nursing and Midwifery Commission. That is what called as NNMC. So again, so whenever we are looking into each slide, there should be a question coming into your mind saying that whether it would be a good for our nursing profession or it would be a bad for our nursing profession. So we have to come into the conclusion by all collective bargaining, and thereby we will come to the solution. So this Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, where they are asking for our comments from the stakeholder. Who all are the stakeholders? It's we and it's you and me and the public. So we have to come forward to put forth our suggestions, some comments into Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in order to finalize the National Nursing and Midwifery Commission Bill 2020. Okay, next, so it is a new bill, will be known as National Nursing Midwifery Commission Act in the year of 1920. The reference number which they have framed in the year in National Family Health Department of Family and Healthcare is number. This is the number which is being quoted here. You can browse and you can just view what are it is. It has got 48 pages, and you can patiently you can listen to those who are really having affinity towards our nursing profession need to go through this order. I mean this public notice number 16015. And it is being framed by the Government of India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, which is on the day of 5th November, this month only. So it has been released by, and this release was being signed by Dr. Radhi Balachandran, AD Nursing. So now we will be wondering why it is being talked about bill and act. So what is there a bill or act? Is it a same? Or it is a different form? Is that the bill has got any different meaning, or act has got a different, or it is similar? It has got a synonymous or similarity outcome. So here it is a different one. So here a bill, this thing all should know what is bill, what is act. So a bill, which is a formal document prepared in the form of a draft or act. Now what we are going to see, the draft has been released. So this is what a bill, because before it is putting into the action, that means it has become a law. So bills such as just a formal document is being prepared in the form of draft. Once after receiving the suggestion from us or any recommendation from the stakeholders, it will convert it into act. So the bill becomes an act, so which is really a law. So before it could become a law, and see to that it is our health response, the nurse's responsibility to go through each and every points of this bill, and because for the betterment of our nursing profession. So bill becomes an act, a law, only after it has been passed in the identical form by both houses of the parliament, and it has been assented by the Governor General. Okay, now I think you're clear about bill. What is the difference between bill and act? Now we are just overviewing the National Nursing Midwifery Bill alone. So so it is the preliminary action what we are going to do. So what is the reason for framing this NNMC, National Nursing Midwifery Commission 2020? What is the reason? What could be the objectives of this bill is that, so because it has been constituted by some expert from various, even including from nursing department and from the nursing, from the medical field, even in the government side, central government also. So they have framed this bill with the aim and objectives of maintenance of general and state register in order to have a uniformity of the register. So by the maintaining of this register, one will be coming to know how many registered nurses or qualified nurses are there in the central government and state government. So from this we cannot escape, because once our name and the register number is being, because this is already we are following only, but they have given some importance towards maintenance of central and state registers. And second one is assessment of institution. This is again to improve the quality of nursing education. They have framed some of the standard assessment form to maintain the quality in the educational institution too. And they have added for the adoption of latest scientific advancements. So here this bill is, directly or indirectly encouraging the people to do some scientific research activities, and so that it is being created a system where the nursing and development of these scientific advances can be accessed easily. So it is being provided, if so they are giving some of the accessible possibility to make a research into an actions. For that, it has been, this bill has created one system for scientific advancement, and also the regulation and maintenance of standard of education in the concerned field. So it has formed some rules and regulations, some policies for the betterment for the standard of education in nursing too. And also the another aim and objectives of this bill is that regulation and maintenance of services rendered by nursing and midwifery professionals. So since it is a noble profession, we are rendering our services to the sick people. So how it could be, for which they have framed some regulations, and how for each category of nursing personnel, for nursing professionals, so what could be the responsibility or the job description to be carried out for the by the particular cadre of the nursing profession. So it is this regulation and maintenance of services rendered by nursing and midwifery professionals. So these are some of the aims and objectives of National Nursing Midwifery Commission 2020. So now you are clear about aims and objectives of their thing. And so this what is this draft composed of? Because I told that it is nearly 48 pages. So what is it composed of? It is composed, there are totally 10 chapters with various components or elements. So we will discuss later on with a different theme on title. So each chapter has got some numbers of section and subsection. Like, so what it has to be done. For example, in chapter 1, so there will be a title of this bill. And so what could be the then it's come in forthcoming chapters, they have mentioned that. So what is the what could be the members, what are the constitution of members in the particular committees. So what should be the qualities or the qualification or the designation where they have to come, ex officio which has to be appointed. Likewise, they have given a clear-cut idea about each and every chapters. Now let us see in one by one. So here the chapter 1 is dealt with preliminary sets of principles relating to this act. So here it has got two sections, section 1 and section 2. So totally this in completion of this 10 chapters, there are around 56 sections are there which deals with each and every possibility or policies which we need to follow. So it is very clearly mentioned. Okay. And here in the preliminary session where you have two sections, section 1 and section 2. In section 1, the title is being given clearly. That is National Nursing Midwifery Commission Act 2020. And also some of the definition for each and every category. So because previously it has been, the nomenclature was nurses. But after that it has become nursing officers. But this bill is given some of the definitions, some of the terms. For example, here, what is autonomous board and the chairman, it has the definition of each and every terms are being clearly defined. For example, chairperson, which means the chairperson of a National Nursing and Midwifery Commission appointed under section 4. And they have no, the nomenclature, the definition which is being given for clinical nursing is that, which means, so previously it was being called as nurses, simply nurses. Those who are working in the hospital, we simply named as nurses only. And now it has become nursing officer. But here it is being given clinical nursing, which means a safe, effective, and quality nursing services in hospital units or nursing care delivered elsewhere, such as, so a person, those who are working in the clinicals or ambulance nursing services from tertiary hospital to health post in remote communities designed by acuity also will be called as clinical nursing. And commission, what do you mean by commission? As you all know that it is a commission here, it means that the National Nursing and Midwifery Commission constituted under Section 3. And they have given terms like community health nursing and public health nursing. But this term is being already, we have been using this. But according to this NNMC Bill, it is being defined as the primary health care nursing practice in a community setting for promoting and protecting the health of the population using help from nursing. And here, some of the things likewise, nursing care and central register. So for in order to have a uniformity registration, it is being used, and medical unfit member, and midwifery associate. This is something new to that. Midwifery associate, which means that it means a person having obtained any recognized midwifery associate qualification. So I think it could be A&M or village health nurse work. So some training she has to undergo under midwifery associate qualification, registered with the commission and as defined in Schedule 1. So here altogether we can see that this commission is recommending, these are the terms which is being, they are expecting that each and everything has to be registered under this Commission Bill Act 2020. And midwifery services and nursing associate, which means that the professionals having obtained any recognized nursing associate qualification registered with the commission. So these are some of the terms. Likewise, there are various terms for which they have given a defined definition for each and every terms which has been stated here. What is nursing professionals? And they have, under this commission, they need to have a nursing and midwifery UG education board, PG education board, which are coming under the academic session. And what are the rules and regulation? What are the ethics to be followed by the Nursing and Midwifery Commission? So this is being dealt in the Board of Nursing and Midwifery Ethics and Registration Board. So likewise, there are so many terms for which they have given a very good definitions in this National Nursing Midwifery Commission 2020. Okay, in chapter, so this is what that's all about chapter 1. In chapter 2, which deals with or explains the constitution of the commission, which includes section 3 and 10. So 3, which is meant for Constitution of National Nursing and Midwifery Commission. So what could be the, that's what I was telling, the qualification. So who all are the members should become constitute. So everything is very clearly given in section 3. And in section 4, the composition of National Nursing and Midwifery Commission. And in section 5, search cum selection committee. That means from the government side, so we have to, the commission need to search for the suitable person for the right position. So search cum selection committee for the appointment of chairperson and members. So this will be in the form of the form also that can be given. And the sixth section is dealing with the term of office and condition of services of chairperson and members. So do's and don'ts of the services of chairpersons and the members. And 7th section has got the removal of chairperson and member of commission. So they have given some of the points. So if it is not being satisfied with the person who is the chairperson, the person who is holding the post of chairperson, if they are not satisfied with the policies of the commission, then there is a chance for the removal of chairperson and the member of the committee under some circumstances too. So it has clearly given. And 8th section is for appointment of secretary. What could be the quality of the secretary? Because secretary is meant for all. So appointment of the secretary, experts and professionals, officers and other employees too. And the ninth section, it gives the details about how often there will be a holding of the meeting of commission, how often it has to, what decision has to be made, everything it is clear, given. And in 10th section, the power and functions of the commission. So what are the power which it is being, the commission is holding, and what are the services or the action can be taken by the commission, what decision could be taken by the commission. So everything is clearly written. It is been framed in section 10 under chapter 2. It explains about the constitution of commission. So here, in terms of this bill, so what we are for, or what we are having it in our hand, the commission will hold the powers as provided. It will be a corporate body. So this commission, NNMC 2020, is a corporate body. So under the control of our government of India, and it will follow the endless sequence, and it will hold a standard mark. So it has got a static or standard policy or the rules and regulation it has got, and it has the power to acquire and seize and dispose the property at any. So it has got all the right to even withhold all the powers from the members, or it is a little bit difficult only, and we have to think over it. And the headquarters of this NNMC is situated in New Delhi. Okay, this is where the head office is located in New Delhi. So here this commission is made up of some of the persons, some of the officials. So this official could be ex officio. That means ex officio in the sense from the government. The ex officio in the sense the officers will be working in the government setup. At the same times, in addition to that, they will be acting as a chairperson. So chairperson appointed by the central government only, and additional government of India secretary in the Department of Health and Family Welfare. So there should be a chairperson from the government side. So these are the people considered as a ex officio. That means working in government side. Additionally, they will look into these activities, these posts, holding this one. Am I audible? Am I audible? Is there any problem? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Very clear. Very clear, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Then, along with additional secretary, we also need to have a nursing advisor from Government of India and another representative from Defense also. So you see to that, from the Defense, one person should be on representative for having a commission as ex officio, and one representative of the Directorate General of Health Sciences, and the representative of one of the Indian Medical Research, and one representative of National Medical Commission, and 5 people are represented at the top institution. Top institution in the sense like AIIMS Delhi and PGI Chandigarh and Jipmar Pondicherry. Like there are some of there is a standard list of institutions, the service hospitals. So from there we have to choose the nursing. For example, either you can choose chief nursing officer or nursing superintendent from the top institutions like. So this is coming under some service-oriented representative. And in the academic side, even this also from the higher institutions like what do you call RAK, some PGI Chandigarh. Likewise, either it could be a dean or principal. So 5 people from academic side, 5 people from nursing colleges or from nursing colleges. So these are the members. And one person, so you can count how many members to be needed for making the constitution. So which very clearly it is said it should be appointed by the central government, the government of India. One person from all 6 constituencies representing the state commission. There are from 6 zones, from each zone you need to have one person here from each zone, and 12 prominent nursing members, 2 from each of the state designated governments from government side, And for each and every cadre, each and every posting, they have clearly given some of the qualification, what could be the eligibility criteria they should possess. So everything it is been clearly said. And 8 members of at least 1 nurse and midwife in each area are appointed by the central nurse government. And so these people, it is not simply as an undergraduate. They need to possess postgraduate degree at any discipline of nursing and midwifery in under any recognized institution, having experience of not less than 20 years of experience in the field of nursing and midwifery. And along with that, out of which at least 10 years shall be nursing and midwifery leader member. So all the people, those who are holding those who are exposed as an administrator or leader only, and also preferably they should possess 25 years of experience, out of which 10 years of experience they need to possess the administrative or leader level. So these persons only having the eligibility to become this committee member. Okay. And 1 person representing a relief center designated by the central government. Okay. So here in terms of section 6, the terms of chairperson and secretary. Secretary and members under subsection KLM. So it is given, all the sections are being given here. So they should. So what could be their duration, or the section 4 for a period not exceeding 4 years. Their tenure is 4 years, and they are not eligible for extension of re-elections. So once they selected, they can very eagerly, energetically work for 4 years. After that, they may not have a chance to for any chance to get again or reallocate this position further. Okay, and so this is what chapter 2. Chapter 2 is deals with all the composition of this constitution or constitution of the commission. And chapter 3, it is describing about the independent board. So here it consists of section from 11 to 23. So in 11th section, it deals with constitution of autonomous body, independent work. So which are the board or without the body can function independently, even without, just we can give intimation to the government of India, but they can give some, so they have given some independence or liberty to function. And section 12, composition of autonomous boards. Section 13, terms of office and condition of services of the president and members. And 14, advisory committees of expert. 15, staff of autonomous boards. And 16, how often the meeting has to be held. And so this thing is being given in section chapter 2, and the 17th section. It gives the idea about powers of autonomous board. What could be the powers? So in which are the areas where they can make out the decision? Everything it is being given in section 4 of chapter 3. And 18, powers and function of the nursing and midwifery UG education board. It is merely, so here under UG education board, so what could be the function and the powers of nursing and midwifery? So it is it is been dealt clearly in section 18. Section 19, powers and function of nursing and midwifery PG education board. 20, powers and function of nursing and midwifery. Likewise, we have got from 11 to 23. There is a sections which are coming under chapter 3. So this chapter 3 is describing about the independent function of the board. Okay, and here the main in the nutshell here I would like to emphasize what in terms of section 11, what are the how it is being established, how it could be function independently by the central government under the auspices of commission. So here the boards which are coming under autonomous body are Board of Nursing and Undergraduate Education, Board of Nursing and Postgraduate Education, and Nursing Midwifery, and Rating the Measurement and Board also. So there will be a rating from rating scales or how to, in order to make out the quality or the better outcome of the educational institutions or the Board of Education. And Nursing and Midwifery Ethics Board and Registration Board. So these are some of the boards which are coming under autonomous board, which has got a clear description about what under the functions of this each and every board, like for example, Board of Nursing and undergraduate education. And here, so how the each department board will have a president and the member should be there. So the other constituents are 2 full-time members and third is 4 part-time members. Okay, so there should be 1 president and 2 members should be there full-time, and third is 4 part-time members. You can appoint for part-time members also. The first 2 will be holding the office, so they are full responsible for this autonomous board. That 2 also for 4 years tenure, and the third one for 2 years maximum. So this is here a little bit different. So first the posting, which is the president and the member, the 2 persons will be holding the office for 4 years. The third person, that means part-time person, they will be the tenure for the part-time members are 2 years maximum. The powers and roles to be played by these independent boards are set out in more detail in this chapter. Okay, and chapter 4, this is again, it has got 24 sections and 6 subsections. So this merely discussing about the State Government Nursing Midwifery Commission. So we too have State Nursing Council. So here it has been separately discussed about the State Government Nursing and Midwifery Commission. So each state, so it should have a commission, State Government Commission. So what would be the responsibility of each state commission? So it is clearly given it here. So here also the constitution and composition of State Nursing and Midwifery Commission and functions of the State Nursing and Midwifery Commissions are clearly given it here, provided here. So I think that, so each so under the central government, the state government also need to have, it is a necessity to have a State Government Nursing and Midwifery Commission. And each, so it has got a separate office, there should be a composition and constitution of State Nursing and Midwifery Commission, where it has a different functions for each Nursing Midwifery Commission, which is composed of all these 24 sections and 6 subsections. Kindly go through this. What happened? Is it clear? Okay. So here in terms of section 24 of Act, all constituency must have a Nursing and Midwifery Commission within 1 year. Is it visible? Hello?
Yes, visible.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible. It is visible, audible clearly.
Okay. So in terms of 24 section, so the constituency must have a Nursing and Midwifery Commission within 1 year of commencement of this. So once it has become a law or act, now we are looking into bill alone. We are in the level of bill only. We are looking into the level of bill alone. So once it has become an act, it is been converted into law. So within 1 year, all the constituency, the state level need to have a Nursing and Midwifery Commission within 1 year. So it will be the responsibility of the state commission to make appropriate arrangement to ensure the integration and development of education and services delivery system. So here the State Nursing and Midwifery Commission has got a full responsibility to make all the arrangement for the betterment or the development of the education and services or the delivery. And see today, the main function of this state commission is that the quality education to be provided to the student and the quality care to be provided for the needy people in the hospital, in the clinical setup. And the Ethics and Midwives Ethics and Registration Board will deal with the complaints and grievances, because we too have a problems or some grievances. So it has to be dealt, or some misconduct by the registrants and nursing working in the province. So some problems when it arises, or some issues when it arises from the registration, from the registrants, from the people, those who register, or from the nursing professional. And see to that this Ethics and Midwifery Ethics Committee or Registration Board will deal all those things. and the person affected will be given appropriate opportunity to defend themselves before taking an action. So all of a sudden we cannot, if any person is finding any misconduct, any mischievous, or so all of a sudden the commission cannot be taken any action, or anyone cannot take any action. Preferably, the person who is being affected will be given some opportunity to explain what could be the reason to defend before he could take actions. So before the person is given a punishment, the person need to be informed. So what action, why the action against her is being taken, everything it has to be clearly explained to the person who is being affected. Okay, next one is, so far we have seen 4 chapters and 5 chapters which is dealing with registration, very important thing. So it has got the 3 sections. One is 25, 26 and 27. 25 deals with central register common to all, so in the central level, and state level register for professional, for nursing professional. So where you have the registration number, I think in future also there will be a license also may come into our nursing profession to, like it is being existing in the foreign countries, and rights of the person to have registration. So the person, those who are qualified need to make their own registration under this commission. So they have got all the rights. So under which, what are the rights? So here also they have got some subdivisions also, sub-themes also, and bar to practice. So if they have, so some action can be taken if they find. So in which are the situation, the bar to practice, that some of the guidelines also being given here in very clearly, it is given in chapter 5. But again I am telling that it does not mean that we have to blindly follow the bill as such which is being given, but here it is our right to go through each and every point. If anything is controversy, or if anything is suitable or comfortable, we can give a recommendation and suggestion to Ministry of Health very well. Okay. And the Nursing and Midwifery Ethics and Registration Board will keep on the web, like web and live and central register, which so all virtual thing can be through which it can be registered to make people living on the board. And the central register is a public record and can be accessed by. So it could be a transparent one, and we can easily go through who all are the members, how many people have been registered in a central register. Everything is the responsibility of this board. And any person registered in the nursing register under the previous act will be automatically registered in the central register. So you may have a doubt that already my name has been registered in Indian Nursing Council. How am I, whether I need to register in this commission and this act, NNMC Act? So there is no worries. Any person registered in the nursing register and the previous act will automatically register in. So automatically your name will be included in the current act. And chapter 6 mainly explains about national examinations. Now we have, like medical people, they have NEET examination, isn't it? Likewise, we the nurses are nursing, our future nurses or budding nurses, they need to appear for this national nursing midwifery eligibility entrance examination. So before they are adopting, or before the children are choosing nursing profession like medicos need, they need to appear for NNME examination for nursing profession. So which is being given clearly. So what could be done, what are the rules and regulations which is being given in section 28. And again 29, the national exit test, nursing and midwifery. So which means that, so this examination is being conducted for the people, those who are in a final year students. So in order to have, whether they are having the eligibility to work in the clinical side or the fact in the academic side, they need to appear this examination. Once they have complete, or once they have passed one day, they will step into the next level. So if they are not satisfied, again, till they complete their target, they need to appear for national exit test and nursing midwifery. This is what. So here, national nursing, it's you think of our future nursing buds. National Nursing Midwifery Eligibility Entrance Test. According to Section 26, there will be an entrance test for admission of UG nursing education. This test will be applied to all the institutions under the nursing and midwifery. So this will be conducted in English and other languages as per regulation, which is being given. The commission is solely responsible for the regulation and conduct of counseling. So there is no university counseling. So here, for the selection of the candidate for UG program or PG program, the commission has got a full responsibility. The commission is holding the full responsibility. So here there is no recommendation act upon. There is no words of for recommendation too. And national exit test and national midwifery, the registration of nursing will be done through national exit test. So once they have completed their target only, they'll be eligible to register as a nurse. It will be a final year examination for UG nursing and midwifery. It will be the basis for admission in postgraduate courses. So for final year UG, this will be conducted. In case of postgraduate, during the basis on the, it will be the basis of admission of the postgraduate courses only. So here also this commission has formulated some of the guidelines for counseling too. And chapter 7, it says about the recognition of nursing and midwifery qualification. So which has got section 30, 31, 32, 33 and 34. So especially, so what could be the qualification granted by the university, the inside in India and outside India, and how it could be withdrawal of the recognition granted to nursing and midwifery qualification granted by Nursing and Midwifery Institution India. How it will, so what is in under which circumstances the recognition can be withdrawn, and derecognition of nursing and qualification outside India. So everything it is been clearly given here in recognition. So how some of the points are given in each section for the recognition of nursing qualification inside India and outside India, how to withdraw and re-recognition, everything it is been clearly given. And in section 30 states that the qualification granted by the university or institution in India under nursing and midwifery UG and PG will be recognized. So if the people, those who are those who have studied in India, whether he is a UG person or PG patient person, this qualification will be recognized under this commission too. The respective board will examine the application and later recognize them as a qualification within 3 months. Okay. And the board will also maintain the list and specify the date for recognition. All the previous, so everything will be, I mean, the data of all the information will be collected. Will be stored in the commission itself, so that even they will maintain the list and specify the date of recognition. The previous qualification under the previous act will be carried out forward and listed on the board under the new act. And this commission, one thing we should know that this commission will have all the power to withdraw or de-recognize the qualification if there is any circumstance, if it does not confirm the standard guidelines. If any person is not following the standard guidelines which is being provided by this commission, if the commission find that it is something wrong with that candidate or with the person, then immediately the institution immediately the commission has got the power to withdraw and de-recognize the qualification. Okay. And 8th chapter recognize the Nursing and Midwifery Advisory Council, which has got 3 sections, 35, 36, 37. It is it need to be constituted. It will be known as Nursing and Midwifery Advisory Council. In Nursing Midwifery Advisory Committee, there is some of the persons to be appointed. For example, there should be a chairman of the commission. So composition of this council, advisory council, should be composed of chairperson of the commission, the chairperson, and chairman from UGC should be there, should be the member of this council, and every member of the commission should be there, and director and national NAC director, National Assessment and Accreditation Council director, also one of the member of this council should be the member of this council, and one member from each state, which will be nominated by the state government or a Ministry of Home Affairs to be also included in this advisory committee, and one person from every state nominated by the state commission. So these are the members should be constituted for the purpose of advisory council. So what is the main responsibility of this council is that this council will provide a platform to put views, concerns, and also it will help in policy formation and regarding nursing education, training, service, and research. So we can, so this advisory committee, they will even give some suggestions, and they will provide the platform to put their views for the betterment of our nursing professions. And chapter 9, it is related with the grants, audit, and accounts, etc. It has got 4 sections of 38, 39, 40, 41. And grants by government. So what are the grants are being provided by the government of India, and National Nursing Midwifery Commission Fund, and audit. So every fiscal management are being carried out by this in order to maintain a fiscal management. So this chapter 9 under the section of 38, 39, 40 has given some of the points which need to be furnished for the returns and report of central government. So these are some of the functions, like the central government will provide grants of appropriate amount for the smooth functioning of the commission. So the commission is asked to maintain proper records. Documentation should be there for the account, and it need to prepare an annual statement in the prescribed format and get it audited. The reports are needed to be submitted to the central government in prescribed format. So the central government has got some format. So there it is in a stipulated time which is being given by the government of India in a prescribed form. They need to submit on time. So these are some of the responsibility of this funding agency, and the central government will place the report before and each houses of the parliament. And this chapter 10, which is explained or which deals with miscellaneous under 46 to 56. So here the main points I have stated here. Central government will bound the powers and functions of the commission, the autonomous body. So on the whole, the commission, the central government is the head for this, all the boards and the commissions. And central government's decision will be a final despite the policy. So whatever, so we may give some suggestion or recommendation or whatever may be, but once the central government decided, so it is a final decision for making a policy. So it is very clearly given here. And every university and nursing midwifery institution has to maintain an online website to display information. So there should be a transparency. And because nowadays there is a lot of issues through RTA, Right to Information Act. So in order to have a transparency, there should have a website with all the details of the particular institution. And in section 55 claims that on effect from such date after the notification of central government, the Indian Nursing Council Act 1947 will stand repealed and later dissolved. So there, according to this, there is, once it is being notified after that by the central government, the Indian Nursing Council Act 1947, because it's long back, it was being framed, but after that there is no resolution, no reframing been carried out. So this will be resolved, and this would be the result. The commission is the successor of Indian Nursing Council and its subsidiaries and owned trust. Okay, so here I see some of the definitions which is being given detailed by some of the professional categories are explained under the ISCO code, that is International Standard Classification of Occupation. Here what they have mentioned is that nursing midwifery services manager, and so these are some of the categories. This nomenclature can be followed, I think. Professional categories under ISCO code 1328. So what the definition of nursing midwifery service managers are? The professionals who plan, So here some job description, some specification is being given. Even the qualification also is being given here, and it is separately. It is given under Schedule 1. Just I will give a definition for nursing midwifery service manager. They are professionals who plan, direct, coordinate, and evaluate the provision of nursing and midwifery education and clinical and community healthcare services in nursing and midwifery institutes, hospitals, clinics, public health, and other similar nursing midwifery organizations. So their task include teaching and administration too, likewise. And here midwifery nursing professionals. Nursing professionals, it is similar to nurse educator or faculty, public health nurse officers, etc. So here also their qualifications, so what they supposed to do. The nursing professionals provide nursing education, treatment, support, care nurse services for the people who are in need of nursing midwifery care due to effects of aging, injury, illness, and etc. And midwifery professional, according to the code of IS code 2222. So this what is their responsibility is that midwifery professional plan, manage, provide, and evaluate midwifery care, like that. It has given some description about each and every professional categories. Okay, so you can just go through and so what is expected from your side is that why this session, what is being expected. Department of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, they have asked to put out your inbox, your ideas, your suggestions, your recommendations about this NNMC 2020 to this email ID before or not before 6th December. 6th December. So which is being released on 5th November. But you are expected to put your, give your inputs, your ideas on 6th December to this email ID. So here the draft is available. You can just browse and have it in your hands. And after reading this, now the draft of the bill is available. So you read because we, the nursing professional, each one of us has got a responsible to give our outcome, our output with regard to this commission. So read, reflect on each and every components or elements which is there in the draft of the bill. Trigger your mind, rise up with the questions, and there is a Google form. You have to fill the Google form and make your put your questions and ready for the panel discussion for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Clarify in the panel discussion and the discussion regarding. So here you can. This is a meeting. So once you have fill the Google form with your queries, with your questions, your suggestions, with the enormous questions, you may have a healthy discussion in the forthcoming days. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow in Zoom meeting of our Nursing Teaching Association. So it is our responsibility. We are the stakeholders. We are the citizens of India. We are living in the democratic country. So you and me have got all, we are stakeholders. We have all the rights to raise the questions, whether it is controversy or it is comfort zone. So let us have a healthy discussion and be a part of NNMC 2020. Thank you. Hello?
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Yeah. Farooq, you are not audible.
Is it clear? I think my session got over.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
clear and very concise. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Farooq, you are not audible, still not audible. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही फारूक.
Hope it is very clear to all. Just the overview of National Nursing Midwifery Commission 2020.
Yes, it was very in a concise form, ma'am, and very clear. But for the suggestions and opinions to be given on this, the whole draft has to be once again read in detail.
Yes. It is around
Because
48
unless we
pages.
go through each and every point, we may not be able to put our own comments and like what is existing now, and now we are
But
shifting
see,
to a
while I
new
gone
commission.
while I gone through this draft, what I feel is there is no points or elements which is being dealt for the fixation of salary for the nurses.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And also, this is what my while I was going
Very
through.
important. Very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, we are treating as the slaves of the medicos. Though we are educated or doing so many
Yes.
research.
I agree with
Madam,
100%.
actually, hello, excuse me, madam, may I keep, regarding pension scheme must be there because health workers, being a health facilitator, we must get a pension scheme, even though insurance policy must be done, even though leave policy must be equal for the all, or even salary structure for the government and the private sectors must be in equal, because we are talking about our rights only. So if we are working means equal work, equal payment must be there, madam. This is our right.
Yeah. Though they are in the government sector or the private sector, we the nurses should be recognized.
Even though for students' welfare also, I think commission has to be think, because students are dealing with the patient. Suppose if they are getting any infection or during any pandemic diseases, so they get the assurance about that their health facilities and all. And insurance facility for the health insurance for the students so must be. I think it has to be recommended.
And also one more thing, madam. So in many private hospitals, especially in southern side, I talk about, there are many clinics and many hospitals are there where they are appointing unqualified nurses as nursing officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are correct, madam.
That also need to be acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Yes, you are right, madam. Even though this contractual and Samvida system of the faculties, nursing faculties, it should be stopped, madam. For each nursing fraternities in our state, I'm talking about Chhattisgarh, higher post designated person, those who are professor, reader, lecturer,